Have you ever walked into a room and felt like you were wearing an invisibility cloak? It's a feeling so many women share, that somewhere after 50, the world starts looking past us rather than at us. But what if I told you there is one specific garment, a piece of sartorial architecture that acts as an instant spotlight? It doesn't just make you look polished, it makes you look like the woman in charge of the entire room. We're talking about the blazer, but not the stiff, itchy polyester suits from the 1980s corporate world. We are talking about quiet luxury. When we say look rich, we aren't talking about flashing logos or price tags. We're talking about the energy of a woman who has nothing to prove. It's the difference between looking like you got dressed this morning and looking like you have simply arrived. A blazer is essentially a sculptural tool for the body. As we age, our silhouettes naturally soften, and that is a beautiful thing. But a blazer adds back the structure
that gravity gently tries to take away. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 5 genius styling hacks that will take that one jacket in your closet and turn it into your most powerful wardrobe weapon. We're going to cover everything from the architecture of the shoulder to the one buttoning trick that creates an instant hourglass, even if you feel like you haven't seen your waistline in years. By the end of this video, you won't just see a piece of clothing. You'll see a masterclass in how to command respect, radiate elegance, and most importantly, feel like the most powerful version of yourself. Because looking rich after 50 isn't about what's in your bank account. It's about the confidence in your stride. Let's dive into hack number 1. Let's talk about the first law of ageless style: architecture. As we move into our 50s, 60s, and beyond, gravity performs a quiet disappearing act on our frame. Our shoulders tend to soften and round slightly forward. If you wear clothes that are equally soft, like those draped cardigans we all love, you end up looking collapsed rather than composed. But the blazer is the antidote. Think of the shoulder of your blazer as the foundation of a house. If the foundation is strong, everything else hangs perfectly. This isn't about 80s power pads. It's about a micro lift that redefines your entire silhouette. The seam and bone rule. The wrong way. A blazer where the shoulder seam drops an inch down the arm looks messy and tired. The right way. A blazer where the seam sits exactly on that shoulder bone. When you're in the dressing room, slide one finger under the shoulder pad area. If it collapses completely, the fabric is too weak. You want just enough structure to hold its own shape independent of yours. This tricks the eye into seeing a more upright, athletic posture. Don't fear a small pad. A thin, high-quality pad doesn't make you look wider. It makes your waist look narrower by comparison. It's a simple trick of proportions. To look rich, the fabric must have weight. A flimsy jersey blazer will highlight every lump and bump underneath. But a structured wool, a heavy linen, or a crisp crepe acts like a sheet. It skims the body rather than clinging to it. When your clothes have their own bones, you don't have to worry about yours being perfect. Check the V where the lapels meet. A higher V creates a longer torso. A deeper V highlights a beautiful blouse or necklace underneath. The architecture of the shoulder sets the stage, but the lapel directs the audience's eyes exactly where you want them. Up, toward your face. There's a reason you see the world's most stylish women, from royals to quietly elegant women you pass on the streets of Paris, leaning into a single color. It's called the column of color. When we break our body up with different colors at the waist, we create visual speed bumps. The eye stops and can make us look shorter or more divided. But when you dress in one continuous hue from shoulder to toe, you create a vertical line that suggests height, grace, and an air of, I didn't have to try very hard at all. This is the ultimate rich hack because it looks expensive, even if every piece came from the high street. The secret to not looking like you're wearing a uniform is texture.
Pair a matte wool blazer with a lustrous silk top and crepe trousers. The subtle play of light between the fabrics is what creates that expensive depth. It doesn't have to be a perfect match. In fact, varying the shades, like a light gray sweater under a charcoal blazer, looks more intentional and sophisticated. We call this tonal dressing. A silhouette divided by a black top and white trousers looks wide at the middle. A silhouette in a single shade of navy looks streamlined and tall. For those of us who are conscious of the midsection, the column of color is your best friend.
By keeping the inner layer, your top and trousers the same color, and layering the blazer on top open, you create two vertical lines down the center of your body. It effectively slices inches off your profile visually, leaving you looking long, lean, and incredibly polished. To really seal the deal on this look at your feet. If you're wearing camel trousers, try a tan or nude shoe. By extending that color all the way to the floor, you add another 2 inches of visual height. It's a seamless transition that whispers old money elegance. Nothing ages a woman faster than looking like she's still dressed for a boardroom meeting she retired from 10 years ago. The rich look today isn't about being formal. It's about being effortless. The casual pivot is how we take the authority of a blazer and marry it to the energy of a relaxed, sun-filled weekend. It's the art of the high-low mix. When you pair a structured blazer with the right denim and clean leather trainers, you tell the world, I have nowhere I have to be, but I look incredible everywhere I go. The adult denim rule. Avoid ripped, distressed, or sheepless boyfriend jeans. Embrace dark indigo straight leg or a sophisticated trouser cut denim with a clean hem to keep it looking expensive. Stick to deep indigo or ink black. Dark denim mimics the look of a tailored trouser, but adds that cool factor that keeps you looking modern. It is the foundation of the ageless wardrobe.
We aren't talking about gym shoes. To look rich, your trainers must be pristine. Think white leather, slim profiles, and zero neon. A classic leather trainer under a blazer is the ultimate I've cracked the code outfit. The trap most women fall into is wearing a blazer that's too big with jeans that are too loose. That's how you end up looking swallowed. If your blazer is oversized or boyfriend style, keep your jeans slim. If your jeans are a wider trouser cut, choose a blazer that is more cropped and fitted at the waist. It's all about balancing the volume. Skip the busy prints. A crisp, heavyweight cotton tee or a fine knit cashmere short-sleeve sweater under your blazer is the quiet luxury way. It's clean, it's intentional, and it lets the blazer do the heavy lifting. This is the outfit that takes you from a morning gallery walk to a casual lunch without skipping a beat. Have you ever put on a blazer and felt like you were wearing a very expensive rectangle? The secret to looking rich isn't just the coat, it's how you break the lines. We're using a bit of visual sorcery here. We want to highlight the narrowest parts of the female frame, the wrists and the waist, to create a sense of shape without wearing anything tight or uncomfortable. This is how you take a structured look and make it feel light and beautifully feminine. Push up the sleeves. Roll them deliberately to just below the elbow with a clean, structured fold. If your sleeves keep sliding down, here's the stylist's secret. Place a hidden hair tie or soft rubber band over your sleeve at the elbow, then fold the fabric over it. It keeps that effortless, pushed-up look all day long. Exposing the wrist creates negative space against the torso. It tells the eye there is a slender arm in here. It's a small detail that instantly makes the outfit look more curated and less off the rack. Now, the button. Fully unbuttoned, great for the column of color from Hack 2. Fully buttoned can look stiff or pull across the hips. The sweet spot? Buttoning only the button at the natural waistline. If your blazer has 2 or 3 buttons, only ever use the middle one, or the one sitting closest to your waist. This creates an X shape. The fabric flares out slightly at the hips and opens gracefully at the chest, mimicking an hourglass silhouette. It's the easiest way to find your waist again, even if you feel like you haven't seen it in years. Now that you've exposed those wrists, use them. This is the perfect frame for your favorite watch or a stack of elegant bracelets. When you show a bit of skin at the wrist, it lightens the entire look. It moves the blazer from structured uniform to genuine style statement. If the blazer is the architecture of your outfit, then your jewelry is the interior design. To look rich after 50, we have to stop thinking of jewelry as an afterthought. We need to treat the blazer as a frame for the face. At this stage, we want to draw the eye upward, away from the knees or the waist, and toward our eyes and our smile. A blazer provides the perfect, stable canvas for bold, high-contrast accessories that might look like too much on a flimsy t-shirt, but look like museum quality on a structured lapel. Forget what you think you know about brooches. A single large architectural brooch placed high on the lapel, almost toward the shoulder, is the ultimate power move. It's an old money signature that says you appreciate heritage, craftsmanship, and art. It is one of the most underused style statements available to us. Layering necklaces over the collar. Instead of tucking a necklace inside, let it sit on top of the blazer's fabric. Mixing textures like a strand of pearls with a heavy gold link chain creates a rich complexity that is impossible to ignore. The secret to making jewelry look expensive: contrast. Wear your high-shine gold or silver against matte fabrics like wool or crepe. The lack of shine in the blazer acts like a velvet jewelry box, making your accessories pop. If your blazer fabric is shiny or synthetic, your jewelry will get lost in it. Keep the fabric quiet so the jewelry can speak. When you wear a structured blazer, a tiny stud earring often disappears. To balance the visual weight of the jacket, you need a slightly bolder earring at the ear. A classic gold hoop or an elegant pearl drop will complete the architecture we started with the shoulders. It finishes the line from the shoulder all the way up to the face. We've covered the shoulders, the colors, the casual mix, the illusions, and the jewelry. But here is the most important hack of all. The blazer doesn't wear you. You wear the blazer. Looking rich isn't about being stiff or perfect. It's about the quiet dignity of taking up space. It's about saying, I am still here. I am still vibrant. And I am still the lead character in my own story. So go into your closet, find that blazer, and give these 5 hacks a try. Which of these 5 hacks was your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you want more tips on how to master ageless style, hit that subscribe button and join our community right here at Ageless Style Over 50. I'll see you in the next one. Stay stylish, stay bold, and keep being amazing.